We have challenges. We all have come across with challenges daily. But how do we handle? Challenges are unavoidable. Challenges are always going to be with you till you die. But these challenges are going to determine who you are. These challenges are going to determine how long you can go. Challenges are going to determine where your destiny is going to be. Challenges are also going to determine your success. You want to be the success. We all wear pants the same way as President Barack Obama, cricket star Sachin Tendulkar, tennis star Serena Williams, internet entrepreneur Mark Zuckerberg. One leg at a time. We all have to take one challenge at a time. I am sure you would be able to make your dream. Robert Schuller says, tough times never last, but tough people do. You have to be a tough person. You can become a tough person provided you take up challenge one by one. I often say, be positive and confident. You will carry the world in you.
September 4th, year 2000. Your speaker, Saji Mathew, was 23-year-old boy. And that day was one of the exciting days in his life. I was recruited by one of a multinational software company. I was given two options. Either I can have my base in Singapore, or company wanted me to have my base in Helsinki, Finland. I was in the top of my world. As I told you my story yesterday, I come from a background, a small hamlet surrounded by thick jungles, having no proper education. And there I was, ready to launch my career with a big bang. I felt as if the whole world gravitated towards me. I was in the world of euphoria. Why? The company had given me an option to have my best, one of the amazing city in the continent Asia, and another base in one of the beautiful city, Helsinki, in the continent Europe. But I was confused because two different places, two different continents, two different culture. I requested my HR head if I could sign the paper next day. I wanted to consult with my elders in the church, friends, my family, and then take appropriate decision. With that euphoria, I came out of my office, wanted to press the lift button to go back my home. But you know what? To my surprise, my finger was not going to the right button. I came to the ground floor having a thought that it may be a heat climate, in city Chennai, exposed all of a sudden to the heat, being inside the air conditioned for long. I reached to the ground floor. There I realized that it is not the heat. It was not the hot climate, rather my eyesight, which was getting blurred. I thought to myself, I will go to the hospital, one of the finest eye hospital in the world, Shankar Nethralaya in Chennai, to have my eyes tested. With all those thoughts, I started walking to my bus stop. But you know what? I was losing my eyesight every step as I proceeded further. My 10 minutes walk to the bus stop had become the toughest in my life. By the time I reached the bus stop, I hardly could see the bus boards. Somehow, I reached the hospital. Doctors put few drops in my eyes, patched my eyes, both my eyes, and requested me to get myself admitted next day so that they could perform the surgery. Having those patches in both of my eyes, I came my home as I was with my uncle. I informed my friends, my families, what had happened in my eyes. Had my dinner, had my shower, came on my bed, and I was angry with God. Few hours back, I had seen the contract, and there I was, with the patches in my eyes. I was absolutely aggressive with God, asking him so many questions. What would be my future thereon? How would I live my life? I was questioning God, what was he doing when I was losing my vision? Was he involved in any other thing? What couldn't he stop my blindness? So on and so forth. I was bombarding with a number of questions. And there, God reminded me with the words from Romans 8:28. All things work together for good for those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. That one word which I had spoken to the young people just a week before. All includes every problem in your life, whether it is your accident, whether it is failure, whether it is your career debacle, anything. All includes all of your difficulties. And there I was sitting, patches on my eyes, Spirit of God speaking to me. Don't you believe that your blindness also includes in this little word called all? My friends, I had received the answer. I got my smile back, and I was sure my God was going to turn my blindness into a blessing. Fast forward the story. After 3.5 years, 4 years, I was recruited by Government of India to head the Department of Computers. I represented India for a program in Japan conducted by United Nations. I came back and then submitted my report to the Ministry of Government of India. And you know what? The report had gone for the approval to the President office. You call it fortunately or unfortunately, I call it a grace of God. That report was read by then President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He said he wants to meet me. They organized a seminar for his scientists, for President's scientist panel, where I had to do a presentation about the softwares. And I was told the President will come and inaugurate the seminar. And you know what? That day, the President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he introduced me to the scientist panel. When I sat with him in the dais, the verse which had motivated me came in my thoughts. All things work together for good, those who love the world. My friends, if you depend on God, you can conquer the unconquered. I have shared my dais, as I said before, with a number of bureaucrats, with a number of ministers, with the captains of the industries in different corporate houses. I have traveled from north to south, left to right. I have spoken in the hill cities and also in the coastals. I have vocalized my story that God has been my instrument taking me through. I have lifted Lord Jesus Christ and his love before this elite group of people, showing them that his grace alone takes me through. You can conquer the unconquered. God does not want your ability, but he wants your availability. Have a commitment for God. Stand for honesty for God. Depend on him. God can do wonders in your life. If he can use a small boy like Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego to write his story, if he can use a person who is blind, Saji Mathew, to reach to the elite, my beloved, God can use you also. Commitment shows character. Honesty manifests your personality. Depending on God takes you to the new heights. You can conquer the unconquered. Depend on him, rely on him, and be available for him. Thank you so much for your patience listening. God bless you.